Oh, in case of an emergency. So think about this. ICE is your in case of an emergency box. This becomes your immediate, like all your most vital documents, your passports, your digital assets, all in one place. I was talking with my sister last hurricane season, and they needed to evacuate. And I remember her telling me, like, okay, and she was kind of running through the list of things that she needed to grab. Passports, birth certificates, all these things. And to be able to grab them rather quickly in case the forecast had changed rather quickly, which in today's day and age, it does seem like that does happen. This icebox is one of the best ways to have all your personal info in a storage system. So, Paige, this whole system that you get set up, we do have a couple different colors too, which we'll show you, but I'd love for you to dive in a little bit more about what this is, because it allows for you to store physical documents, digital documents, a key, like whatever the case is that you need in a really safe way. We have it in blue, silver, and in green. So what is the icebox?
So Icebox is a brilliant system. It's really designed if in a case of emergency, you had to grab and go, dash out of your house in less than 60 seconds, that you would physically be able to grab everything that is important to you. Of course, you're going to grab your family members
your people
first.
And your pets.
Your people and pets. We're going to grab that.
This is the other stuff.
This is the other important stuff that's going to save you a logistical paperwork nightmare. But everything in here is designed to be your personal life organizer. So think about all those things that you use day in and day out, or that you need in the future. We're talking about all those documents. So the deed to your house, marriage certificates, passports. And then the system was designed, and as I turn it, they've actually thought of everything. So first and foremost, you're going to see here, this could be money, your passports. We have that flash drive, so those all important photos. This is included, 32 gigs. Wow. So you can put documents and photos on there.
That's included.
That is included. You can add more, Allie. Then we're going to put, maybe it's backup credit cards, your health card, prescriptions, eyeglasses. I put contacts in mine. Now, the paperwork aspect, this is genius, because what they've created for you is a system that allows you to manage, organize, and identify every single thing that is important to you from a paperwork perspective. They have created this color coding system, which I just adore. So, Allie, could you hold this for me?
Yeah, sure.
And then I'm just going to show you. So there is a stack of papers that gave me the capability to think of all that important information. So this is for you today to manage day in and day out, but this is also for your next of kin, your family, your friends, and think about it, because we have a dear friend, Tyler, and when his grandma passed, he and his sister went out to put her affairs in order. They didn't know where she banked. They started knocking on every bank in her local town, saying, did my grandma do her banking here? Did she the banking here?
Right.
This is
you
everything
end up having
in one
to be
place.
a detective.
Yes.
It's no fun.
It's no fun. It's a popcorn trail. So everything in this package of paper is color coordinated. So here you're going to see dependents. Maybe this is information about my children. You can be as simple or sophisticated as you desire. Online access. This could be banking. This could be passwords. This could be social media. And then what you're going to do, you're going to see I take this green paper, and we have multiple green paper information that are going to match up to maybe your bank accounts and investments. So this is designed so that it's just so easy. It's goof-proof. I'm going to fill in this information. I tuck it in this folder, but I can also add statements in here. I can add additional paperwork so that if my family needed to know all that information, passwords and more, they're going to grab this. They're going to know where to go for what. This is a roadmap to not only your digital life, but all those essentials that if you needed to grab and go in 60 seconds, it's fire resistant. And then they also included the pouch. I think it's right here. So I put my Trust and Will in here. This is also an additional add-on. This is a gift from Trust and Will, because they want you to have maybe your jewelry, and I'll show you more things that are involved, but it's a brilliant system. I know it looks like a cooler, same mentality, grab and go, it's portable.
Yeah, and it's fire resistant
It
too,
sure is.
which is really nice. This one's the blue choice. There is a gray. So if you come on down and look at the bottom on our floor, we do have the blue, we have gray, and we have a green.
Brand new.
So you can grab, you know, whatever color works best for you.
Yeah.
Black Friday sale price, it's under $100. So I mean, today, what a great couple with our today's special value, because now you have your will-based estate, now you have a safe place to keep it, but then also that roadmap for all those really important documents all in one place.
All in one place. And they even took it up a notch
Yeah.
because, like I told you about my friend Tyler, but even myself, I have keys spread out all around my house, Allie. Where are the keys to my shed, to my garage, to the bikes?
The mail key.
To the mail key, your safety deposit box. I told you earlier I didn't know where it was. They also included this key system. So then you're going to get these keys and you're going to write, you know, back door or home. And then what you're going to also include is all your jewelry. Maybe it's those special pieces that you don't wear every single day. This system really allows you to customize all those important things in one location. This is a grab and go portable situation because we want to get you out of that door safely. We want to give you the information you need at the ready.
Things you can't replace.
Yes.
Or become, like you said, a logistical nightmare of paperwork to try to figure out, okay, well, now I need a new passport, birth certificate, social security card. It becomes a really tricky circle because to get one, you have to have the other. But if you don't have one, like, you know, if you've ever had that experience, this keeps everything all in one place. And if you're sitting there thinking, I don't even know all the things that I would need to, it takes you through everything.
Yes.
Right? It truly becomes the roadmap and the guide. It's not only just the physical holder, but it's also going to help you gather all the important documents that you would need. E328468. So in case of any emergency, you are prepared.
Well, you know what I love about this system? They made it goof-proof because I know most of us, if you're like me, will say, oh, I could do that myself. I'm going to do that tomorrow.
I won't.
But I won't. And I don't. And I
know
haven't.
myself well enough to know it won't
I
happen.
know. I needed someone to tell me, you put the purple paper in here. So maybe that is your educational information or your investments for your children. Maybe vehicle, I'll tell you, for someone.
There's your car title.
Your
right
car
there.
title, when we lost one in my family, it was 2 years of tears. Here's that additional pouch. This is a gift from Trust and Will, and you're going to see, this is where I put in my Trust and Will from earlier.
Yeah.
So maybe you put your will in here, your power of attorney. Maybe you even create those documents for a family member, and you share this pouch, right? And you say, here's my information. Now everything in this fire-resistant pouch that allows me to grab and go.
Yeah, that's a great point because there's two components. So maybe the pouch you give to your parent.
Yes.
And then you're able to file all of their documents because this might be all that they need versus for you in your household, you have the full size ice box, right? So the extra sleeve could easily be that piece that goes to them. You just choose your color, whether it's the blue. We also have it in gray and then the green. If you live in an area, or you might have adult children that live in an area where because of tropical storms, because of hurricanes, because of inclement weather, because of wildfires, they have to evacuate, I highly, highly, highly encourage equipping them with an ice box, and in case of emergency box, so they have everything you need. This makes a fantastic, housewarming gift, even a wedding gift, right? Think about where they live.
Yes.
It will be such a valuable gift for them. The process is really streamlined. Under $100 gets it home. A great compliment to our Trust and Will, that will-based estate as well. So if you're really thinking about getting yourself kind of organized, this is a good time to do it.
Time to do it.
E328846 or E328468. Sorry, I added an extra 8 in there for you. Paige, thank you so much.
Thanks, Allie.
Hey, if you joined us this morning, bright and early at 7 a.m., we had a full hour of Joan Rivers. This novelty knit elbow sleeve striped top was super popular, but more than anything, I want to show it to you because it's $30.